All right. Good afternoon, Mr. Mauro Caraccioli. Thank you so much for being here with us. I know that you are a person who speaks a few languages, but that this has been a process throughout your whole life. And so I want to ask you some questions about your background in Spanish, and then we'll go on with the next languages that you learn. All right, so the first question I have for you to get us started is that I know you were born in Honduras and that you grew up learning Spanish only. At some point you learned English. So at what age did you learn to speak English, and how did you do that? Through what means?
Well, I had the first lessons in English.
Okay.
I was in high school.
High school.
But we took only 2 hours of English a week.
Okay.
And that was from 4th and 5th grades in high school.
Okay.
So we use a book titled Hamilton book.
Okay.
And indeed, we only read and study the homework, and I couldn't say I learned English at that point.
Okay, so just two years in the last 2 years of high school, and so then
years after I graduated from high school, I became interested in learning English.
Okay.
And I ordered a course of Henfield schools. Okay. And got by mail. So it was when really I started studying English in the right way. So I learned something because it was we had to write a lot.
Okay.
And the course was independent on us. Or on me. If I could study every day or study only 2 times a week. But step by step, I started learning some real English.
But this was on your own. So you taught yourself English.
Yes, I was interested. I don't know why, but all of a sudden I got interested in learning English.
Right. No, but I mean that you didn't have a teacher.
No.
You learned it on your own.
They sent all the lessons.
Okay.
And that was it.
Wow. You went on to go to college in Honduras, but then you also got a degree from Louisiana State University. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And so was that program in English? Or was it in Spanish?
No, it was part in English, part in Spanish.
Okay.
That was, the system was, we had to travel to Louisiana,
okay,
New Orleans, stay for a week or 10 days, receiving classes. Some of the teachers, most of them were English.
Okay.
So, but there was some of them that took the class in Spanish.
Okay.
So the class was about finance and banking.
Okay.
They said that way. It lasts for 3 years. After that, we got back to Honduras. And every month they send us lessons or exams.
Okay.
Others send them back by mail. And that is the way it was. It was for 3 years.
3 years. Okay.
One after the other. So the title was Bachelor of Science and Banking and Finance degree.
Okay, so you had the 2 years in high school. Then you did the mail program that you did on your own, and then you did LSU program.
That's right.
Wow, that is amazing. I had no idea that this is how you had learned it.
I had another chance
Okay.
when I was a manager of Banco de los Trabajadores.
Okay.
Then the Workers' Federations Union
Okay.
became interested in sending us to take some course on community development and cooperativism, American Union of Labor,
Okay.
in a small town named Front Royal, close to Washington, D.C.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So we stood there. It was not from Honduras. They came from Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, several countries of Honduras.
Okay.
And we stood there for 1 month.
1 month. Okay.
And all classes were in English.
Okay. And so, okay. And so you stay there for 1 month as part of your job with the workers unions and the bank. And then you came back to Honduras, and then did you have any other opportunities for learning English before you moved to the United States?
No, no more.
No more.
I came first in Hallandale City here in Florida.
Okay.
They invited immigrants to take English classes
Okay.
every day for a month.
Okay.
And it wasn't at a school in Hallandale. So we had the chance to reinforce a little what we have learned about English.
And at this point, so when you moved to the States, how old were you at this point?
I was 50 years old.
50 years old. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, I've been able to meet more people, make some friends, and it will be very helpful in order to do my job.
Right.
Knowing English was the advantage that I got into that world, pest control.
Yeah.
And in consequence, I was able now to have my own business.
Right.
So learning English was really definitely what the key to.
And then for your job as a pest control agent, you have to get a license, right?
So I had to study to become a certified operator.
Okay.
Well, and that all classes, we received classes. I went to a specialized school. That was all of it in English.
Yeah.
Then we had to pass an exam.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got a certified operator.
And so how old were you at this point when you became certified?
That was about more than 60.
More than 60.
Yeah.
Wow. A renewal of the license. How often do you have to do that?
We have to year after year we have to attend classes of what they call CEU, Continued Education Continued Unit.
Okay.
CEU, and all that is in English.
And so you have to attend these courses every year.
Every year. Because,
wow, that is a lot of studying. That.
But it's good because you keep your brain.
Yeah.
So
in addition to Spanish and English, you also know a little bit of French. Is that right? And when and why and how did you decide to also learn some French?
Indeed, it was very little. When I was in the last year of high school,
okay,
I had to take French classes.
And English.
And it was 2 times a week.
Okay.
But then we didn't pay any attention. You didn't have any chance to practice.
Right.
The only thing I remember, there was a poem, can we say?
Yeah.
When you count 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
Uno, tres, 1, 2, 3.
Uh-huh.
In French is on the trois.
Mhm.
Je vais dans les bois.
Okay.
4, 5, 6. Cuillère de cerise. 7, 8, 9. With mon panier neuf. 10, 11, 12. Ils sont tout rouges. And that's all the French I remember. Then bonsoir, bonne nuit, bonjour, au revoir, comment allez-vous, comment ça va, that kind of.
But you remember that poem from your last year of high school?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That is something I never forgot.
I see that. And so I'm wondering, how do you see that process? How do you see, what do you think successful aging is? And what role do you think languages have in your successful aging?
Well, definitely languages have to do a lot of that. Because I know many people who came, they only speak Spanish.
Right.
Into the US, they have been for years, and they keep speaking Spanish. Yeah. They haven't learned a little English, at least the most necessary.
Yeah.
So it's to me, as learning languages, especially if the country when you live, is very important and very useful.
Yeah.
Help you to feel.
Is there anything else that you want to add?
No, I tell some friends, those that are not interested in learning English. Uh-huh. They say, no, because it sounds like I can pronounce. That I tell them, listen, we all adults, we learn English being an adult already, are not able to pronounce like an American, because the mouth muscles, after so many years, are not able to modify in order to pronounce like an American. But the important thing is you can communicate. It doesn't matter if it doesn't sound well.
Right.
Another thing is the ear.
Right.
It's not the same for a kid like Celeste.
Right.
Get used to the pronunciation in English. It is not like for me. You can pronounce like an American, right, but you can let others know what you want to say. And it's the same with the ear.
Yeah.
Adapt the ear is, I think that the most difficult part is get used to listen. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. All right. Well, wonderful. This was wonderful. Thank you so much for answering all of our questions. But we don't really know a lot about people who continue and who maintain bilingualism all the way in their lives. So thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Been a pleasure talking to you.